Top 5 cryptocurrencies to buy during this market crash that we're in right now. And Bitcoin had a phenomenal drop last night or this morning, depending on where you are. But my God, 10% in like 20 minutes. I was sitting at my computer, I was making a video while it was happening, and it was absolutely wild. If you watched my video last night or this morning, you would have got some awesome gains because we actually timed the bottom really, really well. We jumped in, I bought some spot bags, I bought some leverage plays, all of that, and we got some really nice moves there. Now, if you want access to some really in-depth detailed information that no one else has access to, me and some of my partners actually started an agency in the crypto space, right? And we work with a lot of different projects. So we get a lot of inside information as to when they're marketing and that sort of thing. And we thought it'd be a great idea to actually open up this private community where you get access to the knowledge that we know. So we're going to be posting in here daily. You can see some of the winners that we've had just recently. This is 23%, and we posted this yesterday. Cardina up 15%, Solana 8%. And some of this information will be projects that are wanting to market. Some of this information will just be from insiders that we know, and we'll be posting all of this knowledge here. And this is not just me who works it. This is a group of people with up to 300,000 followers. So if you want an in-depth insight into the market, the link to HG Access is down there in my description. And if you guys do want to trade, you can get up to 100x leverage using Margex with no KYC. Now, of course, yesterday we had this big old wick here. You can actually see that I bought at the bottom of this wick, timed it almost perfectly, which is great to see. So if you want to stay up to date when I make videos, just smash that subscribe button. We are printing cash here. But with that said, all right, the market down 5%. What could be the best projects to be buying in a market situation like this? Okay, I have a sneaky suspicion that the projects that hold up the best when the market is in sheer panic are going to perform maybe the best in the bull market. Now, I don't know this for sure. Of course, as it says there, nothing is financial advice because I don't know what's going to happen, but I think these might hold up really well. So the first project, we have ICP, which is up 3% today. Okay, 3% today. Just yesterday, we actually did a really big trade on ICP. It was great. I got stopped out of it afterwards after taking a significant amount of profit. But this has bounced back incredibly well, almost not even phased by the drop that the market had. So definitely something to be paying attention to. I'm sure you guys know what ICP is. You can buy it on Binance, OKX, Coinbase, KuCoin, and this is really strong. Last 7 days up 50%, but most importantly up 3% in the last 24 hours, even though we had that crash. Now, next up, we have Arbitrum up 1.69% at a $2.4 billion market cap. Listed on Binance again and on Coinbase. These are very important things that you need to be paying attention to. Now, I don't think Arbitrum has had much time in the sun yet. I think there is a lot more room for Arbitrum to grow. I really like using this layer 2. I think it works really well. Back when we were farming Arbitrum, and we actually made a ton of money here on the channel farming Arbitrum, it's really nice to use. I really like using it. It works fast. I didn't like using AVAX, for example, in the last bull run. I much preferred using Arbitrum. So I would suggest looking at this. At a $2.4 billion market cap, it's not a tiny cap coin, but there is room for this to grow in comparison to other larger caps, right? With that said, moving on to number 3, we have SEI. Now, this is at a $1.8 billion market cap, up 10% today, up 10% today, which is really interesting. Again, we did have a pullback, but barely phased by this whole overall market. What are we seeing here? Again, Binance and Coinbase. Very interesting plays here. Binance and Coinbase list this token, and that could be something you want to pay attention to. Tokens that are not really being talked about a lot in this market, but listed on Binance and Coinbase, I think are going to do very well. As you know, in my portfolio, I do hold another crypto that is a much smaller market cap, around under 100 million, and it is listed on Binance and Coinbase. If you want to find out what that is, the link to my Patreon is down there in the description. You get access to my trades, personal trades, and also all of my portfolios. With that said, moving on to the next one, we have Akash. Now, Akash is something that I'm not too familiar with. This is a $572 million market cap, up 8% today, not listed on Binance or CoinMarketCap. But if we do jump over to their website, we can see that they are planning a sovereign infrastructure that can scale. So Akash is an open source super cloud that lets users buy and sell computing resources securely and efficiently, purpose built for public utility. Now, this sounds similar to Render, and Render, if we go back over here, let's see what market cap Render is at the moment. Render has a market cap of 1.6 billion. So a 3x from where Akash Network sits right now. So that is relatively promising. Now, all of these coins are up. These are the top 100 coins on CoinMarketCap, and they are up on the day of blood that we're in right now. So I think this is very strong and a very strong narrative you should be paying attention to. And finally, we have BitGet's token, BGB. Now, I love this platform. I use it all the time. They're an affiliate here on the channel. There's a link down in the description. You can get like $30,000 worth of deposit bonus if you follow that link. I actually used BitGet when the market was going all crazy yesterday, and we grabbed an Ethereum long at 21.98. We also grabbed a DOT long at $6.80 at 124% gain. And of course, Bitcoin at 40,300. 40,300. As you know, it's 42,670 right now. So significantly better profit than this 131%. If you do want to trade, you can follow the link to BitGet down there in my description. But guys, I brought you these when it was around $100 million market cap, maybe even less. So the money that was made on this is absolutely incredible. But the fact that they're holding up in this market is really good, right? The last 24 hours, they're up 3.8%, even though Bitcoin is down, Ethereum is down, meaning all of these tokens and coins, people are not swapping them, or sorry, people are not selling them when the market panics. This is something that you do want to be seeing. Now, BitGet is at an all-time high as we speak, but of course, if we compare them to other exchanges, there is still ways to go for it to grow. With that said, of course, you can buy BitGet over on BitGet. And for any crypto in this list, you can buy them by simply heading over to CoinMarketCap, going on it, clicking markets. And then here are all the markets that you can buy these tokens. With that said, I've built a portfolio here called Strong Bounce. We are going to just track if this is a narrative for us to follow. If when there's a crash, the strongest tokens outperform the market going into the bull run. So if you want to stay up to date with this portfolio, smash that subscribe button. It could be an interesting play for us. We may very well be able to spot something here. And then in the next market crash, which will happen again, of course, we're going to continue to have this. We may be able to spot some of these other opportunities and make significant gains from them. As we can see, all of these tokens are up on the 7-day and up on the 24 hours. In the 1 hour, having some pullbacks here, but let's see what happens here. Hopefully, this is a little bit of an insight into the way I think, and you guys can have a good idea and understanding of what I think is happening in this market. Of course, nothing is financial advice. And if you do want to get those insider information, and if you do want to get that insider information from HG Access, there is a link down there in my description. It will be the first link, HG Access, and you guys can come over and start to get some serious alpha from all of these guys. With that said, guys, hopefully I provided some value, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.